always going to be different. I mean, you may have an opinion that makes you think, yeah, something's great, and other people will look at it and go, no, that's right, that's not right, it's rubbish. But that's the thing, everyone has a different opinion. And while one thing some people may like, another thing other people don't. Here's the thing though, with me, over the past couple of years, I have generally found that things that people say are bad, I generally think of to be quite good. I mean, for example, Doctor Who in the Forest of the Night. People usually kind of knock that one as a bad episode, but I actually think it's fairly good. And the same goes for episodes like Love and Monsters. I mean, that's one's usually kind of picked up as one of the worst episodes, but once again, I can see the good in it. And from previous views on my channel, you'll know that I also like the Fantastic movie, even though most people regard it as trash. But that's the thing, opinion is always different. I mean, while some people may think one thing is bad, others may think it's good. But the reverse can also be true, as also long-time viewers on my channel may know that the one movie that I personally feel nowadays is kind of worn off and gotten bad over time was Zathura. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad movie, but it's one that if I see it on TV, I'll usually skip over it. It's like, no, it's not good anymore. That's the thing. I don't always end up liking things. I mean, for the example I'm going to give here, there are 2 episodes of the long-running TV show The Simpsons that most people think are good, but I personally, there's one small niche in each episode that kind of gets to me. So, yeah, the first out of the 2 episodes of The Simpsons that everyone else considers good, but I personally am a little put off by, is the classic episode Last Exit to Springfield. In it, Mr. Burns cuts the plant's dental plan, and as a result of this, Lisa has to get ugly braces, and Homer becomes a union leader to fight back against Mr. Burns. Now, the stuff with Homer being a union leader and Mr. Burns, that bit's fine. That bit I'm okay with. I'm good with that. But the stuff with Lisa, and specifically her dentist work, I mean, okay, I'm every other kid. I mean, I went through a period of being scared of dentists. I mean, some bit of it still lingers, but you know what? I grew out of it with time, and I even had braces for a small part of my life. So yeah, I get that, but just I know that most cartoons they play off the stereotype of playing up how scary dentists are, but Simpsons for me that was just a little too unsettling. I mean, I know dentists in cartoons are supposed to be scary, but theirs was just a little over the top. I mean, the rest of the episode's fine. I mean, especially with Lisa C, in order to keep up the kind of spirits of everyone while on strike. But yeah, just those one scenes of the dentist, Lisa getting her braces, and the way it's portrayed on the news. Ugh. Just, it puts me off slightly. And the other episode that most people, I think is good, but I personally am a little, don't really like about it, was an episode called Wild Barts Can't Be Broken. In it, when the kind of town's baseball team does well, the adults of the town go on a drunken binge, kind of spree of rampage, and eventually when they wake up the next morning and find everything destroyed, they immediately pin it on the kids and input a curfew. Now, as I said, this episode does have some saving graces, like the way the kids fight back with the radio show, how they sneak out and then start doing the radio show in order to kind of get back at the adults. That bit's good, I like that bit, but just, my problem is that okay, how do I put this? I don't like how, when the adults see all the damage that's been done to the town, they immediately jump to the kids. Thinking that, oh, it must have been the kids who did this. Oh, so much. Just, okay, if they had woken up, found all the rampage, and then discovered that they had done it, they were like, oh god. and then decided to go put on the kids. I mean, okay, that might sound a little bit malicious for Simpsons characters, but that would have been funny. But just, they immediately wake up, see the damage, and think, oh, it must have been the kids. That, to me, I'm not keen on that. I mean, just, I know kids these days, they can rise to different lengths of troubles, but that to me was just, no, you're stereotyping there. Not all kids are that bad. I mean, yeah, the rest of the episode's fine, the rest of the episode's good, and the final kind of song sequence with the kids, the adults, and the pensioners, that's fairly funny. But just immediately pinning on them, no, that doesn't work for me. So, yeah. But that's the thing, that's my opinion. It's not fact. I mean, you've got a million other YouTubers out there who may give their own personal opinions. In fact, I've seen some of them put Last Exit to Springfield kind of high on the list of best Simpsons episodes. But just, they aren't to my taste. I mean, most people say these days The Simpsons has gotten worse. And to an extent, I can see what they mean. It's kind of dipped in quality slightly. But, you know what? That's okay. They still have good episodes here and there. And our kind of our viewpoints on them will change. I mean, we'll continue watching the show because it's still on. I mean, it's apparently threatened to quit on several occasions, but it's still going. That's our interpretation of it. And as long as we have good TV and good movies around, our opinions will go and they may change. Who knows, maybe in 10 years I'll look upon those two episodes favourably. But yeah, just small bits of them draw me out. Mind you, if you want to fight back against this and say that these are actually good classic episodes and why should you hate them, please leave a comment down below. I'll see about it. But yeah, my opinion, not really a fan of those two episodes. Mind you, there we go. See you later.